Hi everybody, Paisley Imperfect here. It's another Make a Plan Monday. Let's get right to it. This week for August 19th through the 25th, the theme is Preserved by His Marvelous Power, and we're looking at Alma chapters 53 through 63, so 11 chapters this week. I've already gone through and done all the timestamps on them and pulled out most of the articles, but let's do a quick scroll through and just look and see what we've got. So here we've got a video, and this video is called Helaman Stripling Soldiers Fight for Freedom. It's just over 19 minutes. As we scroll down, there's a chart here that you can create a note about. You can add your notes in here. There's a message from President Nelson called Drawing the Power of Jesus Christ into Our Lives. That article is a 14-minute, 40-ish second listen. Down here, we've got one by Elder Anderson, Wounded. Wounded is about 15 and a half minutes. And then this video, I just called it popcorn because when you hit play to find out how many minutes and seconds the video is, it shows as a bag of popcorn. So this video, excuse me, is about 4 minutes. And then this is a talk given by Michael T. Nelson. It's called In Support of the Rising Generation. And that talk is just over 11 minutes. If we keep scrolling, we find another talk right here. This one's called Meek and Lowly of Heart. That one is almost 16 minutes. There's some scriptures from the New Testament to go check out if you want to. And then there are 3 animated videos down here. This one is called A Young Army. It's almost 5 minutes. This one is called Mothers of a Young Army, and that one's just over 2 minutes. And then there's one more down here. This one's called Captain Moroni and Pahoran, and that one's just over 3 minutes. So altogether this week we have just over 2 hours. And when we divide that up, we're looking at about 30 minutes a day. That doesn't make sense. That should only be 4 days. Anyway, it does work out to about 30 minutes a day. So when I divided everything up, here is where I'm at. And I will post this on Instagram and Facebook so you can use it as your checklist. Again, I'm showing the church's website this week rather than the app. I was having some troubles with the app. So I'm showing the church's website. The checklist and everything still works. Sorry, the app that I was having problems with was not the Gospel Library app. The app that I was having problems with is the one that I used to share my iPad screen on the video. So, sorry, just to clarify that. I will post the full checklist on Facebook and Instagram. And I still use the app. I still use the checklist in the app because the most important part to me is checking off my actual scripture chapters. And the app is the easiest place to do that. This checklist is extra for me. I put it together and then I use it for all of the other stuff, all of the articles and videos and things like that. So looking at day number 1, I'll be doing Alma chapter 53 and Alma chapter 54, and then watching the video Helaman Stripling Soldiers Fight for Freedom, which was this first one right here. On day 2, on Tuesday, I'll be doing Alma chapters 55, 56, and 57. All 3 of those together is about 30 minutes, just over 30 minutes. On day 3, which is Wednesday, I'm shooting for Alma 58 and 59, and then Meek and Lowly of Heart. All together, that's just under 30 minutes. On day 4, Thursday, I'm going to be looking at Alma chapters 60 and 61, and the message from President Nelson, Drawing the Power of Jesus Christ into Our Lives. So those will be on Thursday. Friday, day 5, Alma 62, and that video, the talk from Michael T. Nelson, In Support of the Rising Generation, and one of the animated videos, the one called A Young Army. And then last but not least, on Saturday, day 6, 5 different things on that day, but They're all pretty short except for the second one. So the first one is Alma chapter 63. That's only about 4 minutes. Wounded, that one is 15 and a half minutes. And then the popcorn video, and then the last two animated videos, Mothers of a Young Army and Captain Moroni and Pahoran. Those are on my list for Saturday. I hope to make it through all of them. Full disclosure, I did not make it through everything this last week. It was just a little too much. I think there were 2 or 3 talks that I missed. But I did make it through my scriptures, and that's where I've set my priority. So I'm happy with what I was able to get through. I'm not beating myself up over what I didn't get through. I'm sure it will come up again another time, and I will be able to catch it then. Don't beat yourself up if you're not able to get through all of it. Do what you can. It's better to start somewhere and do something than to just sit there and do nothing, because the time is going to pass whether you do it or not, right? Thank you, you guys, so much for being here. Keep learning, keep growing, and be of good cheer. And until next time, thanks, everybody.